Hi, this is Melanie of Pardesi Reviews, and I'm going to do a song reaction to Aga Bai from the film Aiyyaa. If you're new to Pardesi Reviews, I do trailer reactions, song reactions, and film reviews of Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, and Malayalam cinema. Here in Chicago, it has been really cold the last couple of weeks. Like 20 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit colder than it normally is at this time of year. We had a big snowstorm in the last week. We've had ice on the ground. It's just been horrible and cold, and like I don't want to be dressed in sweaters and heavy scarves and all of that yet. It's winter already. We hardly had any fall. So I was thinking I want to heat some things up a little bit. This song, this video from the movie Aiyyaa is one of my all-time favorites. Just the song and the sexiness of the music, I love the song itself, but I love this song video for reasons. Prithviraj, oh my God, which is evidently kind of what the title means. The title of the movie itself, Aiyyaa, which is just so evocative of this movie, Aiyyaa. This song, it's interesting that this is like an exclamation phrase that basically only women say to other women. So I love that because it's perfect for this song. If you've never seen Aiyyaa, it's a Hindi film starring Rani. It has a super crazy, zany tone to the entire movie. Rani is someone who's obsessed with old movies. There's a whole montage of her playing all different actresses for different movies in the 80s and 90s. And she lives in kind of a fantasy world. She works at an art school, an art university, and she is so attracted to this taciturn student played by Prithviraj. The thing is that she just is even attracted to the scent of him. There's a lot of scenes of her just sniffing the air. And there's this swooning from, I guess he's supposed to evoke a spiciness or whatever. Like, no, he looks just like he's going to fall over. He never hardly speaks a word to her, but she is so attracted to him. This entire song is her fantasy about him. There's multiple songs where she's fantasizing about him in this film. Dream 'em, wake up 'em is another insane thing. So part of it is she starts to watch Southern movies, and I think when I saw this movie was about when I started watching Southern movies, and so I was kind of in on the joke of what they were kind of satirizing and not making fun in a bad way, but just kind of with a wink and yeah, this is kind of crazy. Not. And I love that Prithviraj is completely in on it. Like, he looks like he is having a ball in some of these songs. Now this is a song that is completely from the female gaze. He is just a prop. He is a sex object. He is just pumped up and oiled up. And now Rani is doing kind of a belly dancing kind of choreography in this. It's very different than almost any Bollywood song that I can think of. And even the lighting, sometimes her front will be dark and the lighting highlights her waist, so you can see the quivering movements that she's doing or the undulations that she's doing with her waist. It's kind of amazing. Now, I have seen some criticisms because she is not real thin in this movie. She has a little bit of a belly. She looks like a normal person, but especially because it's emphasizing that part of her body and all of the movements, it's even more noticeable, I guess. You know what? I'm not really paying attention to that. I'm all about paying attention to Prithviraj's amazing biceps. And now it's funny because Prithviraj, I had seen him in other films when I first saw Aiyyaa. This wasn't his first Hindi film. He did Aurangzeb with Arjun Kapoor early on. And so he's done different films in other industries, but mostly in Malayalam. And he just comes off, especially in Malayalam films, as kind of cerebral. Not that he doesn't have a heart, but he just comes off as this super intelligent, kind of that. And to have him play a film where he is beefcake, like, yeah, I'm all about it. All right, so let's just say I became a big fan of Prithviraj after this. But I do love this film and the wonderful romance about it. There's certain parts of this film, though, the whole subplot with her co-worker and her younger brother. I've rewatched this movie many times, and I just fast forward through that. To me, that comedy part is just way too over the top for me. But most of the other parts just have a wonderful zaniness. I love how the film is from Rani's point of view and her trying to have a better life and have this romance with this guy who's so mysterious and smells so great. Aiyyaa. All right, anyway, let's get into watching the song, one of my all-time favorites. Go. Even this opening sounds just kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just my association because I know the rest of the song, but it sounds so sexy. Oh, there he is in all his oiled up glory. Oh my, yeah, see, this is what she does most of the movie, and it's part of the song, her sniffing in. And see, look at the lighting, how it's lighting up her belly dancing, showing her waist, which is something you see in South Indian films too, a lot of emphasis on the waist. She is as big as a minute, and here is this tall Prithviraj. Oh my God. Look, she looks like she could fit under his arm. Oh. 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 Aga Bai halam machaya re, Aga Bai halam machaya re, Laki kaisi ban mein agane hai, Jaki yauvan mein chubhane hai, Aga Bai halam machaya re, Aga Bai halam machaya re, Aiyyaa, Aiyyaa. Oh. Aiyyaa. Wow. With sounds of like steam. आई लक्ष्मण रेखा भी मैल आँख के, हाय कैसे ये तलब खींच लाए। आए पिया की महक जहाँ संदली, मोर मन का भरे है अंगड़ाई, छोड़ बाकी अकठा की ऐसी माई कली, मुझे भंवरों के भाई भर जाए, पिंजरे की मारी हिरनी बेचारी, शेरों से जाके नैना लड़ाए रे, शेरों से जाके नैना लड़ाए रे, तन की दीवानी मन की न मानी, मन भोला तन बेईमान हाय रे, मन भोला तन बेईमान हाय रे। आगा बाई हल्ला मचाया रे, आगा बाई हल्ला मचाया रे, मन में अगन है, जाके यौवन में चुभन है, आगा बाई हल्ला मचाया रे, आगा बाई हल्ला मचाया रे। forgot about the water part. I love the earring. Oh. Again, notice the lighting. Her middle is in shadow and it's showing the quivering with the lighting on the sides. I could not do that. That's pretty amazing. Woo, pretty steamy. I love how in order for them to be at eye level of each other, he has to pick her up and put her legs around his waist. Oh my God. Anyway, I love that song to pieces. I can't even tell you how many times I have listened to it, how many times I have watched that video, and it's so unlike almost anything else that I can think of that Prithviraj has done. And that's part of the reason why I just love it now, having watched more and more of his films. It's like the fact that he was willing to be like, okay, yeah, oil me up, I'm good. Like, I'll just be the beefcake. I'll be the prop. I won't say one word in the song. I will just be admired and lusted after and fantasized about. I love it. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts about this song. Is it one of your favorites? Follow me on Twitter at PardesiYT. Subscribe here to Pardesi Reviews. And if you hit the bell when you subscribe, you'll never miss another song reaction, trailer reaction, or film review.